Welcome back, guys. So this is the first part of the collectible cleanup in our platinum walkthrough. We've done the main story. We did that, finished that in the last part of the video. We've done quite a lot of collectibles along the way, and so we're beginning the cleanup now. This is a part which everybody dreads, but it's a lot better now for all the updates. So we went back to Biome 1 by going into the ship, going into the little sister chute at the back, and brought us back to Biome 1. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make my way through the first 3 biomes to begin with, rather than restarting each biome until we get all the collectibles, because I think that's what a lot of people recommend to do. You know, go through biome, restart, go through it, restart, until you've got all the collectibles. What I do instead is I go through all biomes together. So I go through biomes 1 to 3, and I do that a few times until I've got everything. So this particular collectible here, this one's actually pretty rare. Yeah, this is actually a really rare room, and normally on all my platinum runs I've done for this game, this is almost always the last cipher I need in this biome. But of course, now it's going to be a completely different cipher, which is going to be the last one for me, no doubt. Yeah, so this is cipher, and like I say, this is quite a rare room, and yeah, this is cipher number. Yeah, cipher number 6. That one is cipher number 6. Yeah, so just keep going through, guys, and if you want to prevent yourself having to keep running around all the rooms looking, what you can do is you can just run into a room, open your map, look at the icons, the artifact icons, sorry, the icons for ciphers, and then look at my collectible guide and see if you recognise that room on any of my cipher logs. Scout logs are easy because obviously they've got a unique icon. Well, except for the scouts, the online scouts, yeah, they've got quite a unique icon. Yeah, but ciphers, if you run into a room, open the map, look at my map collectible guide, and then you can sort of see if there's a cipher in there. So the containment room, we haven't actually done the containment room yet in Biome 1, so we're actually doing that now. Yeah, so if you've already done the containment room in this biome, guys, then obviously just ignore this bit. I haven't, because you remember back on way, well, I wouldn't say way back, it's about 8 videos back, yeah, way back in Biome 1, the very first video, I couldn't do this containment room, because if you do it all in one, along with the prologue, it doesn't actually spawn, the containment room doesn't. Yeah, so I have to avoid it. But this one is fairly simple compared to the others, I guess. If you've been through all the other biomes now, these enemies, you should be well used to these enemies and equipped with defeating them with what you've learned so far. Yeah, the acid enemies are still a fucking pain in the ass. But yeah, nothing compared to them. You know, remember the enemies on the Abyssal Scar, that containment room? Wow, nothing to compare to that. But yeah, we won't be fighting bosses. We'll basically just be max exploring each area the best we can before moving on to the next. If you've got all the collectibles from side rooms, so if you're looking through my collectible guide and obviously you've made your own, you've made a note yourself of what you've got so far. If you've already got everything in the side rooms, yes, you will not have to go in any side rooms anymore. But the thing with Biome 1 is some rooms can spawn as main rooms, and sometimes them same rooms can spawn as side rooms, and also sometimes them rooms can be locked. So Biome 1 is a bit annoying in that respect. A lot of online guides will say that no collectibles are behind locked doors. Yes, but what I've observed over my many platinum runs and on the current patch, I guess you could say, obviously that's all I can talk for, is sometimes there's rooms in Biome 1 which can be main, or they can be classed as side rooms, and they can also be locked. Yes, the Biome room, you do really need to explore everywhere just to be safe. Yeah, just to be safe. But there are some rooms they've got more chance to spawn in the sort of first half of the biome, you know, so before the hub area, and there's some rooms that are more likely to spawn in the second half, so after the hub area. But yeah, for the most part, as long as you just run it through a biome, You should find most of your rooms, hopefully. I think that the last room, the last cipher I need in this biome, I eventually just end up running to the hub room and then finishing. Running to the hub room, if I don't spawn it, restart a cycle. Running to the hub room, restart a cycle. Running to the hub room, if I don't see it, restart a cycle again. Because the problem is with biome 1, if you run to the end of the biome, you always run into a containment room. Yeah, the end of this biome always finishes with sorry, not a containment room, a lockdown room. Yeah, so if you run to the end of the biome all the time, you're always going to get stuck in a lockdown room, and they can be a pain in the ass, especially when you're underpowered. So that's why it can be quicker on this. If you're only looking for a particular room, it can be good to just keep running to the hub room and then restart its cycle, because it's better if it spawns in the first half. So this cipher, guys, for me, this is cipher number 8. Cipher number 8. Yeah, this room we're in now, I've had this spawn as a side room before, and I've also had it spawn as a locked room, and that is on the current patch. Yeah, so this is why you need to, on biome 1, you need to sort of make sure you explore most rooms and lock doors if you can. So yeah, even keep an eye out for a trophy and keys on this biome. Cipher 4 out of 10. Yeah, not a lot. There's some biomes where I've got loads on them, but I've not really got that many on this one at the moment, unfortunately. But what you'll find I do on this, guys, on this cleanup is wow, 2 scout logs here. So one of these is probably for completing the game, and one's for completing the last house sequence. The astronaut, that's log 07. So that's in the house area, and as long as you've done Act 3, that should be spawned there. And another one here, scout log number 66. That was scout log number 66. Yeah, and you got that one as well. Yeah, so platinum here, guys. It does take me about 7 hours 20. Right at the end of the video, I do show you my time on the ship inside. But the video series may be a little bit shorter, because what I may do is, if I do any runs where I just do not get anything of value, then I'll probably cut it out just to keep the videos nice and quick. So cryptic translations, that's for maximum translating one of them glyphs. So just interact with that glyph. You should have plenty of ciphers by now, so that when you examine that glyph, you should have enough to max translate it. Yeah, so just examine that glyph and that should get you the trophy. This is that log, restart location, log number 10. That's one that only spawns if you've used a reconstructor for the first time. Yes, that's the one, restart location. Oh, almost dropped to my death. Almost there. Right, so archive room, we can completely archive room now, so we're going to do this. We'll be doing this in every area, by the way, which we pass going forward. I think there's 1 or 2 which I forget, and I end up having to do them a little bit later in the guide. But yeah, whenever you come across an archive room now, guys, you've got all the abilities you need to complete it. So you can do that. Yeah, this one, as you can see, you need the grapple ability to get one on the far end. You know when you've got them because it will say like archive set complete, and you can also go into your activity log, and it will say there as well. It won't say that. If it doesn't say there, that means you've done it for that survey. And that's log number 11. So that spawns in a room which has a Spitmore. Yeah, Spitmore is still there. I'm not going to scan it because I do not want it to appear in the log. So this is parasite attachment, log number 9, and this was a really very rare log back on release. It never used to spawn in this room. It used to have a different room which was a very rare spawn, but now it spawns in that room as well, guaranteed, as long as you've already got the parasite which was on the floor in that room. But we did that way back on part 1. That room which has been in, by the way, that was a timed room. There's a data cube on the left, and there's a healing item on the right. I never really go for that data cube. Well, I don't go for any data cubes, but that was actually really bad, that one. So in another side room, and there's a cipher here. Yeah, over there. So dart over there with your grapnel ability. This room, I've had this room locked before as well. Yeah, I've had this room locked, and this room can also spawn us a main room. I think there's three rooms. I think that can spawn us. No, it might be 4. Yeah, it might be 4 rooms that can spawn us a main or side room in Biome 1. Okay, guys. So this cipher is cipher number. Yeah, this is cipher number 3. Yeah, cipher number 3 on my collectible guide, and I've actually put for this that this can spawn as a main room or a side room. I've put on this one. I'll just having a quick look, see if I can spot anything on the map that sort of indicates there's a cipher in here. And you're going to be coming across this lockdown room shortly, guys, by the way. So, yeah, you're going to be very careful. I think the lockdown room, I think there's a few rooms that mainly spawn as a lockdown room. In the lockdown room at the end. Yes, normally 1 or 2 rooms which I always see as a lockdown room, and they can spawn a cipher. But to begin with, as long as you're running to the end of the biome, you should get them quite easy. Right, yeah, I'm running around just having a quick little exploration. If you remember the house key room where we got a house key early in the game, that also has a, but it's not spawned here, but there's another main room there, as you can see. It looks like I just completely ignored it. Yeah, it's a main room there which I missed. Yeah, see that main room there next to yeah, there it is. So I think that's one which I missed actually, so I'm just going to head back there and check what's in that main room. That may be the one which takes me to the house key room from earlier. I think the house key room has 2 logs in now, or something like that. Yeah, or it may take me to lockdown rooms. I've not actually encountered lockdown room yet. Right, here we are. Yeah, lockdown room, here we go. So, I'm going to get rid of the green totem first. Yeah, look at all these side rooms branching from this. Yeah, so get rid of the green totem first, as always, if you ever see one. Right, fucking acid monsters, I hate them. It's because their projectiles are quite difficult to dodge. Similar to the ones in the drones. Right, but it looks like... I know there is. For a moment there I thought he had it spawned. Because sometimes I think I've had 3 acid monsters spawn instead of this large enemy. This is why, if doing this, it pays just try and grab a weapon along the way as well. From your chest. Right, that's lockdown done. So I'm just going to explore the side rooms now. See if I can... find any ciphers or logs. There'll definitely be 2 logs in one of these in the house key room. As long as it's spawned. Should have. Right, let's try this is the main room. So this leads you to where we got a key earlier. So don't need to go there. What we've got in this side room. Oh, here we go. 2 logs here. So that's one of them, guys. And that's log number... was that log number 4? Yeah, so you got that log in there. So that always that will spawn. I think it's after you get a house key or after you fight the boss. And you got this log here as well. That's log number 60. Was that log number 64? I think it was. I bet that one spawns after completing the game. Yes, log number 64 that was. That's it, we've explored everywhere, just about, that's it. So we can head to Biome 2 now. Yeah, you'll find to start with, your collectible cleanup will be a little bit slow. But as you get as you get more and more collectibles, when you get to a point where you only need like 1 or 2 off each biome, it'll be much quicker, because you'll know exactly what rooms you're looking for, and you can just run straight to them. If you don't get them sort of rooms spawned in the area they're supposed to, you can just quickly reset the cycle. But yeah, I'm just warping back to near where the gateway is now. But this that one there that leads to the boss area, there'll be a log which spawns there now, log number 19. Yes, that leads to the boss area, and yeah, a log will spawn there, so make sure you do get that. Basically through the red door, and after this we will finally warp to the Crimson Waste. I think we are definitely about done now. Yeah, so I'm just getting to this fast travel point, and right, where's the Crimson Waste? That door is locked. Right, I don't know what I'm doing here. Obviously I can't decide.
Impossible not to think of my books. Hydras,
Gorgons. Them locked doors I probably haven't gone through. They're likely near the blade balancer, that's why I haven't got them. Right, yeah, so straight into the gateway, straight into the Crimson Waste. What I'll be doing biomes 1 to 3 100%, and then we'll be doing biomes 4 to 6 100% after that. I think, you know, yeah, just get the first 3 biomes out of the way. This one will probably be the last one, Crimson Waste, on biomes 1 to 3. Yeah, that'll probably be the last one you need to do a survey on, because yeah, this one's got 20 ciphers, and 1 or 2 of them can be pretty. 1 or 2 of the rooms in this can be pretty rare. But a good thing about this one is the ciphers, they always spawn in like a certain area. So if you're looking for a particular room, you know that it spawns in area 2, for example, which is the bottom of the mountain. So you can just sprint straight there. If you notice it only in area 3, then you can sprint to the end of the desert area, warp to the summit through that portal, and then work your way down into area 3, just a bit of a quicker way. And obviously if you only look for something in the desert area, you just got to clear this first area, keep an eye out for it. If your room don't spawn, restart a cycle. Yeah, so you've got this one here in Crimson Waste. This is the main room, and this one is biome number. Okay, can't see this one at the moment. But yeah, guys, this one is cipher number 3. Yeah, it took me a minute there to find it. Yeah, that one's cipher number 3. Yeah, nothing behind these locked doors, so I can ignore them completely. Yeah, watch out for them hammerhead tentacle monster things. Can be a good idea when you're running away on this, keep an eye out behind you. So if any projectiles are coming, you can dodge them easier. Yeah, when you're running away, keep a look behind. So this scout log, it only spawns in this room. That room with the lasers. And that scout log number, I think is it 28? Yeah, that only spawns in that room, by the way.
The blood-red xenoglyphs has failed to reveal any symbolism behind statue wrapping. Suffocation, imprisonment, metamorphosis. I enshroud myself in the tide.
And no, that's scout log 22 actually. Yes, that scout log 22, it will always spawn in that type of room. You've sort of got lasers in the middle, and you normally get 2 parasites spawning there as well. Yeah, this room we're in now, this room can have a few variations as well. And one of the variations can spawn a scout log. Sorry, not a scout log, a cipher. Which is actually, I think it's one of the... I think it takes me quite a while to get that one spawn actually. And normally I've got a cipher in this sort of this variation of these sort of rooms a lot earlier than most. Yeah, so this room here, nothing of value in this room. So I'm just going to head on through and go into the side room now. So the main room. Yeah, so this room here, this room can also spawn on the opposite side, but the scout log which spawns there can spawn on either side of them, depending on what part of that room spawns.
Newer devices than the ones in the desert.
Right, can I buy anything, any vials? Yeah, because once you get into Abyssal Scar, you may take a lot of damage. So it's a good idea, just along the way, if you do have any money, just grab something to keep yourself surviving if you need to. We're almost at the end of this biome. So did I say Abyssal Scar? Derelict Citadel. It's the M1 on this. Right, so we're in the last part of the mountain, basically area 3 now. The enemies that spawn in this sort of corridor here, they're always sort of different. It won't always be the same enemies. So this room, you can grapple up to the right here, and it's actually a cipher, just on a ledge. Yeah, just over here, through the main course, through the sort of main path through that room. Yes, there it is. So this room always spawns in area 3. Area 3 of this room always spawns, and that is cipher number 18, that one. Cipher number 18, yeah. And there's actually one cipher in this biome which I find it, I show it on the map, I run over to it, but I don't actually collect it because I fucked up. Sometimes I'm just getting carried away and I don't focus what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I meant to press a button, but I didn't, and I didn't even realise. Yeah, this is why you need your vials. And them things are fucking pain in the ass. They follow you all over the shop. They do, them severed enemies. Yeah, so this cipher up here, I forget to take it. Look, I'm here. I've reached it, and I fucking forget to take it. Yeah, this is cipher number 17. Yeah, watch me run away like a donut. Look, I didn't take you donut, you forgot. You need to forget to remember. So remember to take that. I think that's my plan. I forgot to take it, so that I remember to take it later on. Yeah, I knew there's a reason. Yeah, but do not forget ciphers like that. The thing is, I actually wrote that down as located. So when I was actually looking for it at the end, it took me a moment. I couldn't work out what one it was because I ticked it off. But luckily, I watched the video back and saw it that way. Thank God for videos. Right, this particular room, there's nothing of importance in here. So you just want to quickly get through. And this last area, yeah, this area now, this last room, this will always be here. This last room will always be here, and it's always a room which takes you up to the summit. Yeah, so once you reach this room, if you have not got any ciphers or logs you need, and you reach this room, then you're not going to get them. So at this point, you could either restart your cycle or keep going on into biome 3. So biome 3 now, and hopefully by the time we've got biome 3 done, we should have most of the collectibles for them 3 areas, I hope. Right, so straight in. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get area 3 done, because area 3 there's only 2 collectibles we're missing. One cipher and one scout log, and I think they both spawn on the same variation of that room. So fingers crossed, if they spawn, I wouldn't have to go into area 3 again. So then it would just be a case of running through areas 1 and area 2 and until we get everything. Yeah, so I'm going to grab that healing item here. I don't know why, I'm full in health. Oh, that's why, because I've got an artifact which gives you shield upon each time you grab a resin. So there's still one more cipher I need from portals. So I'm going to keep an eye out for any portals to cross along the way. We pass. Yeah, so I can head inside and hopefully get a last cipher that I need from inside the portals. Yeah, so portal here. No, not in there. Little side room there. I don't think I need any more ciphers from side rooms, do I? Yeah, I think it's just portal rooms, not side rooms, portal rooms. Yeah, but I'm gonna have a look anyway. That room which has been in, that's actually got, it's got 3 containers at the end of it, 3 weapon containers. You have to make your way up this ledge and around on the catwalks outside, and that'll take you. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. My grapple just wouldn't work, and it locked up. It got trapped. I need to take it in for service, I think. Yeah, this room spawned again. This room without lock from earlier, and like I say, that room was quite rare for me on earlier platinum runs, and I've had it spawn twice in a row. Yeah, so nothing in this biome. Sorry, not biome, this room, guys. But I don't think I've come across this room before, so I'm a little bit intrigued, and I want to jump down the middle. So nothing in this portal room. A malformed enemy will appear here. With your quick, you can grab a few of the healing items and then quickly get out. Just make sure you're quick. Yeah, this room I don't think I've been in it before, so I'm a little bit intrigued. So I'm going to drop down and find out. So it doesn't really take her anyway. Just well, it takes to the side room. It's got power. It's got a power site extractor machine inside, and you can zip back up here. Yeah, so nothing in this room. So we're going to crack on with the main story route. We've got everything in the bridge area. I think I have. Yeah, I've got everything in the bridge area. So just sprint through here. So this is area 2. Now once you get through this door, it will reveal all the map. And if you look on your collectible guide now, you can actually look on the map and then look on collectible guide and see that any of the rooms have spawned that you need. And then if not, you can sort of restart cycle. But the icons won't actually appear until you get a bit closer. But you can see the room shape, as you can see. You can see the room shape, thankfully. So across there, you go under the water, and but it's only going to lead us to a side room, and there's not really any key collectibles in side rooms here, so I'm not going to bother going across there. There's no need. Right, so I'm going to crack straight on the main story. There's a cipher that can spawn in that locked room behind where that large sphere enemy is spawning. It unlocks eventually when the boss spawns. But yeah, there is a cipher in that room there. Yeah, so this is a secret ledge, and there's 2 of these, and the orb will take you to them. This particular one, what we're on, Derelict Citadel, yeah? Yeah, so like I say, there's 2 of these sort of small floating platforms. I think only one can spawn at a time, and you need the orb ability to reach them. Yeah, so this one is... Yeah, this one is cipher number 9. Yeah, cipher 9, that one. As you can see on this one, the platform, it's not completely square. It's like a little bit, like a bit of a weird shape. Like the middle bit is cut out slightly on some of those corners, some of the sides. Another scout log here. And that's scout log number 34. Yeah, I'm just saying about that small platform that it's not like a clean square shape. It's like a bit jagged, because I think the other small little platform like that, which has the other cipher, that one is a nice clean square shape. So if you're only looking for that one at the end, what you could do, load the biome in, get to that point of the area where it spawns the whole map, and then look on the map and see if you can see that small square floating platform. So that's the last cipher in the portal rooms. So this is the last one in the portal rooms, guys, and this is cipher number... yeah, this one is cipher number 6. That's the last one in a portal room, guys. So yeah, I don't have to worry about going in portals no more because I've got a cipher from inside, and there's no logs inside them, just 2 ciphers. But I have them all. Right, so just got to make my way through the area a little bit more. Can't quite see yet, but there's a room similar shape to that which has a cipher underwater. But it can be hard to tell that one. Yeah, cipher number. Let me mention it. This one can be quite hard to identify if you've got that room spawn or not. And it's underwater.
I don't want to become this person.
I remembered it being underwater. Yeah, cipher number 11. Yeah, cipher number 11. It can be hard to identify that room. It looks similar to this one, but it's not. If you just look down, if you see some water below, that will be the room. There is a portal down there, but I've already got all the portal ciphers. And this end room here, so it's a log here, and yeah, this room will not always spawn, by the way. And that is log number 30. This is the room before the switch from earlier. You don't need to press it now, but this is where it was. Right, so I don't know if this is going to work, but I've quickly got rid of the green totems, and if you quick... Oh, look at that. It's open. I can't believe it. That's pretty lucky. Yes, I don't know exactly how it works. Sometimes if you just get to the lockdown door quickly, while the large enemy is spawning, sometimes it just opens. But if you're not close to it, it will not open, and it will normally close again after a few seconds. So you need to be there when it opens so you can quickly get straight through. So over here, guys, that's all there is which we need. It's a cipher and a log, which I'm hoping it spawned. And we didn't actually do the archive, did we, in Biome 2? Did we? Ah, never mind. Well, we'll do that later on. Yeah, we'll do the cipher in the ciphers. Well, the archive in Biome 2 later on. So this is a cipher which spawns at the end, in the last area, guys. Not the last one. There's one right at the top, remember, near the boss. But this is cipher 14. And normally when this spawns, the scout log spawns. And I can see it now on the map, I think. Yeah, normally when this cipher spawns, it normally means you've got a layout which will spawn the scout log as well, I believe. So it's going to make a way up here, just where scout log is, and then we're done, guys. Yeah, so this is what you've got to do now, basically, guys. Just keep running through the biomes like this until you minimise them. And once you've completed a biome, you don't need to run that biome again. Yeah, so got that scout log there, guys. That's scout log number 31. And yeah, so that's it for that first bit of the collectible cleanup. We've just run through the first 3 biomes, and we'll do that again until we sort of narrow it down, until we've done 1, and then we've done 2, and then we've done 3, and obviously each time we're going to minimise the rooms we need to visit. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Collectible part 1 cleanup, part 9 of the video series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.